On June 13th, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a broad and meticulously planned attack on Iranian territory, the largest such operation since the Iran-Iraq War. The operation's goal is clear: to neutralize Iran's nuclear and military capabilities, eliminate key leadership, and disrupt impending threats. These strikes cratered Iran's nuclear infrastructure, damaging Natanz, sites near Isfahan, Khondab, and Khorramabad, and severed lines of military command. Key personnel targeted includes Hossein Salami, Commander-in-Chief of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, Gholamali Rashid, head of Iran's Khatam al-Anbiya Central Headquarters, Akbar Ahmadian, Secretary-General of the Supreme National Security Council, Fereydoun Abbasi, former Chief of the Atomic Energy Organization of Iran, Abdolhamid Minouchehr, a prominent nuclear scientist, and Mohammad Mehdi Tehranchi, a noted physicist. This attack was anticipated, but still Iran couldn't effectively defend against it. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how Israel managed to inflict so much damage on Iran with Operation Rising Lion. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted and fastest VPN brand that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte. NordVPN provides a 256-bit encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy and also enables you to access contents that are blocked based on geolocation. Its threat protection system helps you avoid phishing, scams, and malware. NordVPN application is available for all the major platforms as well as browsers. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive saving by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Israel relies on three primary intelligence agencies to gather critical information and carry out covert operations: Mossad, the Institute for Intelligence and Special Operations; Ayman, Israeli Military Intelligence; and Shin Bet, Internal Security Service. Mossad handles foreign intelligence and covert missions outside Israeli borders. Ayman oversees military intelligence, supporting Israel's defense strategy and battlefield awareness. Shin Bet is responsible for internal security, counterterrorism, and counterintelligence within Israel and the Palestinian territories. All three agencies are well-funded and highly capable. Mossad alone is estimated to have an annual budget of approximately $3 billion and employs around 7,000 personnel, placing it among the largest intelligence organizations in the world. These agencies operate with a high degree of coordination, often combining their strengths to locate and eliminate even the most elusive targets. Their personnel are known for being deeply committed, well-trained, and highly motivated. It is widely believed that Mossad maintains sleeper agents around the globe, particularly in Middle Eastern countries, enhancing Israel's ability to monitor threats and conduct preemptive operations when necessary. Viewers may note that Iran is a pretty big country and is about 75 times larger than Israel in terms of land area. Iranian regime has used this to their advantage and dispersed its military infrastructure, making them hard to target. But it is clear that Israeli spy organizations were able to gather high-quality data on what to hit and when to hit. It is also believed Israel's agencies tricked Iran's top Air Force commanders into meeting together in the bunker. That bunker was then hit with a precision strike. Mossad has released footage showcasing its covert operations, targeting Iranian air defense systems and ballistic missile launchers within Iran. An Israeli official revealed that Mossad had established a clandestine drone base inside Iran, which was used during the early stages of the operation. These explosive-laden drones struck ballistic missile launchers at a military site near Tehran, effectively neutralizing Iran's ability to launch retaliatory strikes as the broader Israeli offensive began. In the Iranian city of Kermanshah, a whole convoy of ballistic missiles on their way to a launch site were destroyed by Israeli ground operatives using drones. In a separate effort, weapon systems were covertly smuggled into Iran. These systems were used to destroy key air defense installations, granting Israeli aircraft air superiority and the ability to operate freely over Iranian territory. A third element of the operation involved Mossad commandos deploying remotely activated precision-guided missiles near anti-aircraft positions in central Iran, further degrading Iran's defensive capabilities and ensuring the success of Israel's airstrikes. This is somewhat similar to Ukraine's Operation Spiderweb, in which Ukraine's SBU smuggled FPV drones in wooden mobile cabins into Russia, which were then used to strike high-value assets like bomber aircraft. This is not the first time Israeli spy agencies have used well-trained operatives and high-tech systems to take out threats. For example, let's look at the case of Mohsen Fakhrizadeh, the alleged architect of Iran's nuclear weapons program. He was assassinated on the outskirts of the capital Tehran on November 27, 2020. This was an extremely sophisticated hit led by a Mossad team that reportedly deployed a computerized machine gun and required no on-site operatives. The operation took less than a minute and did not injure anyone else, including the scientist's wife who was with him at the time. Viewers may think Iranian security service is incompetent, which is true to an extent, but there is more to it. The Islamic regime led by Ruhollah Khomeini came to power in 1979 by displacing the Western-backed monarchy of Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi. This theocratic system gave ultimate authority to the supreme leader, a position currently assumed by Ali Khamenei, successor of Ruhollah Khomeini. The regime fused religious doctrine with state governance and is much less liberal than that of Shah's. The administration implemented strict rules such as imposition of hijab, which resulted in movements such as the My Stealthy Freedom campaign and the 2022 Masa Amini protests. So there is huge resentment inside Iran, and this enabled Israel to fetch help from inside. On paper, the Iranian Air Force possesses more than 300 combat-capable aircraft, but all of them are either third-generation or fourth-generation ones. There are around 190 fighter aircraft such as U.S.-made Northrop F-5s, F-4 Phantom II, Grumman F-14, and Russian-made Sukhoi Su-22, Sukhoi Su-24, and MiG-29. The MiG-29 is the most modern fighter, and Iran operates approximately only 25 of these. Also, these fighters are armed with aging air-to-air missiles that have limited range and combat accuracy. Technically, Iranian Air Force is no match to Israeli Air Force, which possesses fifth-generation fighter jets like F-35. So the Iranian military is handicapped when it comes to air-to-air combat and can't effectively defend its skies with its air force. While Iran has several air defense systems like Russian-made S-300, as well as indigenous systems like Bavar and Khordad 15, their numbers are limited and not suitable for protecting against a stealth aircraft like F-35. Moreover, the replacement of destroyed radars during previous onslaughts should have happened promptly, but it did not. This weak point has been brutally exploited by IAF. An initial package of about 16 Israeli F-35s Adir penetrated the Iranian airspace and carried out massive jamming on Iranian radars and suppressed the air defense systems, paving the way for a larger attack. Successive large package consisting of Israeli F-15, RAM, and F-16 Sufa struck the targets using sophisticated weapons, which includes JDAMs, Spice 2000, Rampage, and LoRa missiles. A detailed video on the weapons used by Israel has been posted yesterday and linked on the above card. It is believed that IDF used a strategy perfected against Hezbollah to destroy hardened targets. IDF executed repeated strikes on the same locations using bunker buster bombs. Each bomb strikes deeper than the ones before it until the facility is breached. Iran didn't have effective counter to Israeli planning and execution.